you, YouTube Live. This might be part 2 for you. But we're back on, and this is called, we're calling tonight, how did I say, it was something about deep sleep? Spirit of deep sleep. That's what tonight's going to be called. The world, I should call it the world is under the spirit. No, that's too much. I'm just saying the spirit of deep sleep. That's all I'm going to call it, straight off. Because that's where we at. And this not just in this, it's in a lot of stuff, but this is one of the things I want to conduct right now, because this other stuff that I want to share to let people see in a different way, because their mind have been brainwashed and programmed to the way the system have got things together. When I try to show, I ain't going nowhere else right now. I'm stay where I'm at, right with this night and day. Now, Sister Julia, I am glad you got it, my sister. I hope some people open their ears and listen. I hope some people really pay attention and understand. Now let's read. Now let's read. Did you want to read? You want me to read?
Yes, I can read. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so that is Genesis. Where you want me to read?
We're gonna read 14 through 19, but we're gonna start at 14 just to understand first. Let me say this before we even read. I actually shared this. I did a post today, and I called it. Oh, I forgot what I called. I know what I called it. I called it. It was Genesis chapter 1 through 5. I said the blueprint of life, and I mainly broke down. Matter of fact, oh man, I feel like it's a lot we're gonna go through tonight. The blueprint of life, what I call. I did a post on that on Facebook today. I did a post on that, and if anybody would like it, I'll see, because I made sure I put it in one of my folders where I can take it and use it. If anybody like it, ask me to email it to you. If you like the post, if you like that post, the Genesis 1 through 5, the blueprint of life, I'll send it to you. And you get a better understanding of the reason why in chapter 1, I'm just going to, let's read first, then I go there, because I don't want to hold it up anymore. Come on, sis, go ahead and restart at 14. Verse 14.
Okay. Then God said, let there be lights in the firmaments of the heavens to divide the day from the night.
Now, hold on. You see what it said? It said, let there be lights in the firmament. Lights. 2 lights, like we just shared a few minutes ago. The greater light, we ain't got to it yet, but, and also the lesser light. Right?
Yes.
It said to divide. Well, we just divided. We just showed 1 light compared to the second. 2 points of light for 2 points of, I don't want to say time. But we say time in our day and time to understand certain things. And it says to divide, which we know division.
You should break it down after she read the scripture.
I am. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We'll go ahead and read the whole thing out first. Because me, you know me, I get into it as we go. Let me go ahead. We'll read the whole thing and then go back. I need to start doing that because I get into it as I'm going because I see what I'm seeing. Come on, sis. Go ahead and read it on. Thank you, baby. You say, and Yah said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. Okay.
And let them be for signs and seasons and for days and years.
Now we go ahead and break it down. So, thank y'all. I mean, because I'm still learning. I got it because I get excited and I go into it as I go. But I got to recognize that everybody have to hear it and then come back.
And then you start breaking down.
Exactly. I like going through what I'm going through, but that way it won't take so much time as well. So it says, and y'all said, let there be lights, and we just shared the 2 lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, as we just shared a few minutes ago, and let them be for, as I shared earlier, as I was speaking, signs, which is what? Mercury retrograde, Saturn's return, all the time of the moons and stuff like that, that a lot of these astrologers know about.
That affect affect your life.
Say again?
That affects life.
That affects life. That's what they do. All these different, and I'm not promoting it like, okay, go and get into astrology and numerology and all I'm saying is these things are for a purpose. When you start worshiping it, this is when you're out of order. When you start worshiping these things, bowing to them, that's the difference. Divide the day from the night. And he specifically said it's the day and night. The day, as we just shared earlier, is 2 parts of the day. From the night, which is a full night. And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So we understand when these things happen. Go ahead with 15, Sister Julia.
Yes. And let them be for lights in the firmaments of the heavens. To give light on the earth. And it was so.
So when the Father says something, it is what it is. And let them be for lights to in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And that's what they do. No different than this doing right now. This just giving lights upon us, but this is man-made. But it's just light. 16 says,
Then God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day.
the day.
And the lesser light to rule over the night. He made the stars also.
Now, as we see, it just said, and Yah made 2 great lights. He didn't even say sun, and he didn't even say moon. We gave it that name.
Yes.
He said, Yah made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. And he made stars also. Last week, the brother come in. Soon we said great light. Oh, that's a star. He talking about the sun. He called the sun a star. The Father didn't say that. He said he made a great light for the day, less light. Oh, he talked about stars last week. See, this is what man do. Man say, oh, I'm just saying what man say. All them stars out there, they're suns for other solar systems and all this and that. I'm going by what the Creator said. I'm going by what I see. I'm going by prophecy and the things that's happening around me. We try to go outside of our comfort zone and what we know and think we know more than what it is. And I tell a person, until you went and discovered it and did it for yourself and not went by what these liars have been doing, saying they know these liars, this system, say they done been to the moon, but they showing that they lying. We're going by what we've been taught by these liars, the satanic system that's giving us these lies, and we take it wholeheartedly. Instead of going by what you know. The Father did say that would happen, didn't he? My baby said, well, I know y'all couldn't hear her. She in the kitchen. She said the Father said that would happen, but that's what's going on. Matter of fact, it's been going on. It happened at the time when they was following the world. Our ancestors was following the world. So again, and Yah made 2 great lights, as we shared, the greater light to rule the day, the lesser light to rule the night. And he made the stars also. Verse 17 says,
God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth.
Now you see, he keep reiterating. He set them to give light on the earth. He set them to give light on the earth. He made 2 great lights, the greater light and the lesser light. The greater light, the less light. And he gave it to you for signs, for seasons, for days, and for years. 18, my sister.
And to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good.
Now, again, Verse 18, Genesis 1:18, and to rule over the day, rule over the day and over the night. This light, with the lesser light, it rules over the night. It's not the greater light, it's the lesser light. It's divided. The Creator divided the, I don't want to say time, because people, they might go stuck back at that. He divided the greater light from the lesser light. This rules over the night. The greater light rules over the day. The day. The D-A-Y. He keeps saying day. They keep saying that this is still the day. This is not day. This is night. That's day. I don't know why that's so hard, but I know everybody is spiritually asleep. They have been, Father said He's put them under a spirit of deep sleep. Until we wake up, we can't get our power back. Until we wake up and come to the Father's way of thinking, not way of thinking, the Father's way of life, we ain't getting our power back. There's so many people standing up, oh, I know this, I'm this and that, I'm this and that. Oh yeah, I know this word, I'm this and that. They just know the word because they're doing what? They speaking me well with their lips and talking me well with their mouth. Or they talking me well with their mouth and speaking me well with their lips, however it said, but their hearts are far from me. Why your heart far from them? Because you don't know them. Y'all still talking about this is day. They don't know y'all. People really think they know them. They may be growing to get to know them close. They're just like going to school. I'm getting close to my graduation, but I'm still in the 3rd grade. But I'm getting close to my graduation. I'm not talking about graduating from elementary. I'm talking about from high school or college. I'm getting close, but I'm in the 3rd grade. You got to pass all the rest of the grades to graduate. But everybody think they know so much because they don't have time to listen to each other. I told you, I'm a reasoner. I like to reason together. I like to listen to get an understanding. So many people know so much and they too quick to think what they know. They can't go outside the box. They stuck in the box. And if you ain't stuck in the box, keep talking about 24 hours. Sister Julia, this brother texted me today. Not text me. He made we've got a post. We talk about the same conversation. This brother said that he knows about back in the day, they have a 24-hour dial, sundial. They have a 24-hour sundial, right? I laughed. I laughed and said, when do they show the sun at night? If it's a sundial, when do they show the sun? How you going to be able to tell the time at night with a sundial? Sundial is in the ground.
And the only way you can do sundials
is by the sun. Yeah, they used to tell. That's how they used to know what time of day it was, by sticking a pole in the ground, and they could see the time of day it is. I know that. From the shadow of the sun. But you can't get 24 like that. You may can get 12 or so much. But you ain't getting 24. It's dark. You can't get a shadow in the middle of the night. You make it see a little bit in the moon. It all depends on how bright the moon is. Then you got to look at the 4 different types of, not just 4. You got to look at the full moon, the quarter moon, the 3/4 moon, the half moon, the new moon. You also got to look at the blood moon, the blue moon. It's another moon out there. It's a pink one as well. It's all kinds of stuff. People don't understand the signs and the seasons. And this is what I'm talking about. People so used to, okay, then I'm going to get the sign. I'm going to get information from here.
And not only that.
Speak loud, baby.
When the Father says, for 6 days.
6 days.
Shall you do all
thy work? 6. That's why he said days. I hadn't got to that yet, but I'm glad you're saying it. No. Come on, because I was coming there. Go ahead.
He says 6 days do all your work, but on the 7th day you shall rest. Now he didn't say Now he said to work in the day.
Right.
Night portion, you're not supposed to be working.
We're supposed to be resting.
We're supposed to be resting. Now, but look at how the rulership that we're under. Look how they have us working 12 all the way into the nights. People are getting off at 6:30 in the morning, working straight through the day, working through the day into the night, all the way to the day. That's not what Father required, and that goes against His law.
That's right.
When are you supposed to be working at night? You're supposed to be at home in your bed resting.
Let me share something with you. She just made a statement that I was planning on talking about a little bit anyway. And it's in chapter 14, Revelation 14. I want to make sure I come right up on it. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to where we at, but I want to get what Joanne was just saying.
I will not work anybody's afternoon shift, night shift.
Check this out right here. Verse 11, Revelation 14:11. She just got through talking about, see, nighttime is for resting. I got a cousin. We had a conversation earlier last week, twice. He worked 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. 12 hours a day, and I'm just going to say 12 hours. I'm saying day because in English, this is what we saw. No, we called it. A day is whatever. That's the reason why people are mixed up now. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Right here, and people don't even know they're living this right now. Verse 11, Revelation 14:11. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever. Their torment. They don't even realize they're being tormented. People that's working the way they're working like slaves. That's torment. They don't even realize it. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night. You see that here? Day nor night. They don't have rest. You know why? They think they get rest. They go, oh, I'm worried about 6 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, however many hours. Their body ain't resting. That's why they're getting old fast. That's why their body can't rejuvenate itself. See, the body's a self-healing organism.
Yep. Rest is the biggest part.
Come on in here and say it, baby. I want to make sure they can hear you.
Rest is the biggest.
Say it one more time. I want to make sure they can hear you.
Rest is the biggest part of the rejuvenation process. Because when your body is at a resting state, it's not moving. It gives the body time, the liver, all the organs time to rejuvenate themselves. And once you're rejuvenated, you get up, you feel much better after rest. That's why some of us feel a lot better after we've gotten a good night's sleep or we've gotten some rest and we can move. Even if you take a nap, that's a form of your body rejuvenating. That's why we shouldn't eat a certain time after a certain time in the day.
That's right.
Because your body needs to rest. It needs to
digest
the food so that it can be in a resting stage. That's all I'll say.
Thank you, baby. And the reason I like that she say that because she's in that field. I would say she could be a nurse, but she's more in the dietary. I don't like saying it, the lipidary, because words are important. But they say dietary in this world we're in now. But the fact that she's in that field and she knows about food and about the body and about like the nursing field. I'm just going to say that. She's in that field. And that's the reason why I'm saying one more time, Revelation 14, and this is where people they're living this right now, and they can't even see it. They thinking it's something else. And they don't see, that's what I try to get people to understand. People are living what the scriptures are saying, but they can't see it because I'm just going to say they're spiritually blind. They don't know. They don't understand. The Father said He's going to send you pastors that's going to give you my word. I know I'm one of them, but I ain't going to brag about it. And I don't think I'm the only one. But I know that the Creator has given me information to share His information, to share what He wants to be known. That's why people don't understand me. That's why people don't understand what I'm saying. And I'm thankful we got a Julia that's on here that can see clearly.
Others that can see as well.
It's probably a lot of people that can see. But this right here, what we doing tonight, people going to be able to see clear without the shadow of a doubt to understand what was being said. And was because my wife, she was the same way. She couldn't understand. But the point is, it wasn't flesh and blood. It was the spirit because she asked. She asked. And I'm thankful, Julia, you caught it tonight yourself. So I'm going to hit this one more time, verse 11. Then we're going to come back to 19 where you were. We're going to start 19 where you were in a few moments. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. That means that's going to continue to keep going as long as it's the people. That's why I told them. It's not a national thing now. It's an individual thing in this day and time. As we awaken, those individuals is going to be the one that's going to have the right to the tree of life. Not everybody. It's a separation going on today. Those who choose to do the Creator's word and follow his ways, this is for them. Those who do not choose to do it, think they're still getting away with stuff, they don't know what they're in for. We're in that day now. We passed the judgment. The judgment was 2020. And the judgment was the jab. That's another judgment where that's the mark of the beast. That's the mark. But we ain't getting on that tonight. That's another subject. So, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest. They have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast. Who is the beast? The Roman Empire. And how do they worship? Money. Money, 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 money. That's how they worship them. See, a lot of people think you got to buy. Oh, I'm worshiping the devil by buy. No, it's the things you do. It's what you do to show your worship, if you're worshiping or if you're not worshiping. No different than people are worshiping a man. When they bow down in Jesus' name, Yeshua's name, Yahamashiach's name, or whoever's name, Prophet Muhammad's name, you just made him your God. That's your, well, I don't worship him. I'm recognizing him as the Son. The Father, you ain't recognizing Moses. Moses brought the law. He's the reason why you're reading the book in the first place, because he brought the beginning of it, which was the law from Yah, from the Creator that we're reading in the first place. Anybody should recognize. Moses should be the first one to recognize if you, and I'm not saying that we should be doing, but not only Moses, all the prophets. The prophets wasn't nothing, and even Yeshua wasn't nothing but an ambassador for Yah. I'm an ambassador for Yah. How I'm an ambassador for Yah? I'm speaking his word. I'm doing his word, and I'm showing you what he said. It's not what I'm saying. I know it would. Even Yeshua.
But even he said though.
Baby, talk where you come in with.
He said that
you should do greater works than me. Exactly. Right. So if he said you should do greater, but they said, no, we're going to worship you. No, we're going to worship you. Even back here in Revelations 22, verse, let me hit that rip. See, this when I get hyped, it just runs through me. The spirit and the word be running straight through me. Right here, I got, I'm going to hit this the end of 14 again.
Oh, Julia still reading?
Yeah, she's still reading, but I just wanted to hit these points. I am going to let her read. I'm just where we at right now, where we here. And right here, the prophet, the angel, right here. I'm going from 6 to 10 real quick in Revelation 22. It says, and he said to me, these sayings are faithful and true. And Yah, this is Revelations 22, verse 6. And he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true. And Yah, it says the Lord God, and Yah of the holy prophets sent his angel. Who is his angel? All his servants is his angels. Not just one man. All his prophets and anybody who's doing his will is his angels. Us angels not but a message barrier. And they're bringing the message of Yah to show unto his servants. See? His servants is all the people who's trying to follow Yah, but they don't know his word. They're understanding and growing to know his word. his servants the things which must shortly be done. Verse 7. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings. Let me make sure I say it. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy. This is your key. The prophecy of this book. The prophecy of this book. Then it says, I, John, saw these things. See, this was all in vision, though. I, John, saw these things and heard them. And when I had heard them and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel that showed me these things. He fell down to start worshiping. And what that angel say? And I'm going to show you who the angel is and what the angel is. The angel say he just say he's an angel. John just showed you that he's supposed to be an angel. But what he say in verse 9? Then saith he unto me, see thou do it not. Get your butt up. Don't do that. Get your butt up. Don't be worshiping me. Get up. For I am thy fellow servant. He's a servant. The angel was a servant. And of thy brethren. He was a man like everybody else, giving information. And of thy brethren, the prophets. What did the Creator say, or what did he say over in Deuteronomy 18, verse 15 through 22? I will raise unto thee a prophet from among thy brethren. That's what is going on right here. I will raise up unto thee a prophet from among thy brethren, and I will put my words in his mouth. That's why all prophets and servants is ambassadors of Yah. I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak all that I say do. And they that don't listen to my word that he shall speak in my name, in the Creator's name, is all in Deuteronomy 18, verse 15 through 22. People just read the book. They read the book. They just read it. They don't study it. They don't understand it because they don't study it. Then said he unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren, the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book. The sayings of this book. What sayings? The prophecy, mostly. Because there's other things that's been here said that's actually showing you that you are of the curse. That's mainly the New Testament. And certain things in the New Testament that's showing you that you are of the curse. Because the Creator said, I'm going to send you in the land that ye know not. If the Father said it, it's going to happen. And that's law. But it all depends on where you fall in it. You could have fell in it, but you could come out too by start keeping the law. Then he said unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren, the prophets, and of them which keep the saying of this book. Worship Yah. What he's saying is worship Yah and Yah only. Worship God is say here, but worship Yah and him only shall you serve. The book say that. Then verse 10 and last point of view. And he said unto me, who said it? The angel. Seal not the sayings of the prophecy. The key is still prophecy. Seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. The time is now. Time is now. So let's get on back over here to Julia. Let's get on back over here to verse 19. Start back at 18 if you don't mind, though. I apologize. Joanne came with what she came with. I had to bring it out.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
No, you ain't gonna be quiet. You good, but you come with it. I got to bring it out.
It was exciting too. I'm there listening, taking it all in.
Say it again, sis.
No, I said it was exciting too. I was listening as well and taking it all in.
That's great. I'm glad you're getting it. And I hope everybody else out there is getting an understanding as well. But let's go. So you start back with 18. Genesis 1 and 18.
To rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good.
He saw that the Father saw that it was good. Why? Because he's seen everything in his mind first. And that's what I'm going to share with you in a few moments.
So the evening and the morning were the fourth day.
Now, the evening and the morning. He didn't say the evening till the morning. He said the evening. Well, it ain't even evening. I'm sorry, that's my bad. The evening, which is the start of the day, and the morning, which is the beginning part of the day, is a day. The fourth day. Now, I'm glad I had you read that. And I'm glad we went through that. Let's get some understanding on the reason why everybody is asleep. See, this brother had the nerve to tell me that's a natural light. I said, tell me what natural light you talking about. I ain't seen no natural light. He talking about some natural light. What natural light you talking about? It was dark. From Genesis 1 to Genesis 13, it was dark. He hadn't made no light of substance. When I mean substance, no physical light. He hadn't made no physical light. From Genesis 1 to Genesis 13, he hadn't made no physical light. But let me give the understanding to that right now. Let's shake off this deep sleep that the world is under. And I ain't going to go through all this because I gave the breakdown and I gave scripture to show you, but I'm going to give some as we go. It says, and I call this the blueprint of life. 1 through 5, the first day. And I'm going to break it down to you. And Julia, tell me what you think about where as you get it, okay? Sister Julia, no, you keep your mic open, Sister Julia.
Okay.
Yeah, you can keep your mic open. But what I want to ask, when you hear this, I want you to tell me your thoughts on it, and tell me if it resonates with you. Okay. Because people don't put their mindset where the Creator is. People look at the Creator like man. They look at Creator as a man. They don't look at the Creator as infinite. Let me hear it like this. The first one, the creation. In the beginning, Yah created the heaven and the earth. That's the blueprint of life right there. He created everything from the imagination of his mind. He's seen everything from beginning to end. And my answer to that, and I shared it as well, when you go to Isaiah chapter 46, I think 46 and 10. I'm going to give it to you real quick. Isaiah 46 and 10. Let me break this down real quick. Because I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'd like to make sure that when I'm sharing information, they can have a clear understanding. That's the reason why I have to go to the word to show. 46 and 10 states, excuse me, it says, I'm going to do 9 and 10, but 10 is your key. 9 says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yah, and there is none else. But they saying Jesus, or whoever, Yahshua and everybody else. I am Yah, and there is none else. I am Yah, and there is none like me. Verse 10 is your key right here. Declaring the end from the beginning. That's your answer and your key right there. Declaring the end of time from the beginning. From the beginning. And from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done. They ain't been done yet. The Father hadn't even created everything yet, but he's declaring it already. Why? Because he saw everything. That's just Genesis 1:1. That's just Genesis 1:1. He seen everything. This is the blueprint of life. And I'm going to break everything else down with you in a few moments. Declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. Who counsel? Yah's counsel, the Creator's counsel, who Yah say God counsel shall stand. And I will do all my pleasure. Everything he said is going to happen. That's his pleasure. Why? Because he said it. If he said it, It's going to happen. And ain't nothing nobody can do, change, or do about it. Now, let's go to verse 2. That's just verse 1. Now, let's check out verse 2. And the earth was without form. Now, he's getting ready to come. He's saying the earth was without form. Understand what earth he's talking about. See, remember, all this is in the mind. He hadn't even started creating yet. And the earth was without form and void. Void of understanding. The earth is the people upon the earth, and the people was void of understanding. They was void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. Darkness was under the minds of the people that the Creator saw from the beginning to the end. The Creator already seen everything. The people is walking around right now dumbfounded, don't know nothing. They ain't even own Yah. Even the Christians and even some of the Hebrew Israelites, their mind is still void of understanding. Void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. Isaiah chapter 60 verse 2. Let me read it for you for them lazy people who don't like to read. Let me just get that for you real quick. Isaiah 60 and 2. Dang, boy, crazy, putting it right in my face. We even go right here. Isaiah 60 verse 2. And then I'm going to give you 60 and 1 in a few minutes. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Gross dark. That's the deep sleep that everybody in right now. That's the darkness of the dark. Come on in here and say that, baby.
Gross means heavy, a lot.
Come on, say it where they can get it.
Gross means a lot, heavy, the fullness.
Exactly.
The gross. So the people were covered with gross darkness, the fullness.
Still is today.
Yeah. The heaviness of the darkness. That means you can't see anything.
That's right. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. And you know what? This in this day and time. You know how that's in this day and time? Julie, you might remember this since you're in the country and since you're in Florida. Right here in the first verse, it says, arise, shine. It doesn't say arise and shine. It says arise, shine. They used to call us shine in the country. Back in the South, they called us shine back in the Jim Crow days and earlier. Am I right or wrong, Julia? Do you know about that?
No, I don't know about
Okay, that's right. You're from Jamaica. They used to call us from shine. They used to have our people as slaves and stuff. They used to call our people shine, Piccadilly, well, we know the word Igga. Yeah, no, I don't like saying the word, but that's one word. But they use many different proverbs and bywords they used to call us by, and shine was one of them. That's in this day and time. I mean, this day and time within this century, within the last century, and where we at right now. Boy, Rob coming in. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me pause this real quick.
Recording stopped.
I'm gonna have to do it to everybody. I want my man Rob to come on in. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Rob, you in? Give me some, man. Let me hear your voice. Robert Craig, come on, bro. I got to hear your voice, bro, because if you don't, I get a lot of trolls come on, so I need to hear your voice. I have to take you out. Come on, bro. Let me hear you. Say hey or something. There you go. That's my brother.
Hey.
That's what I want to hear.
All right.
I have to hear their voice. By letting me, I got to hear their voice. Oh, let me go ahead and restart it back, because last time
Recording in progress.
now we back in progress. Yeah, the reason why I have to hear your voice, my bruh, is because I'm getting trolls come in. That's how my last page got terminated. They terminated my last page, so I'm making sure. I'm glad you're here today with us too, bro. But but as I was just sharing, when it says arise, let me ask you, Rob, you came in right on time. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard them in time past or in the country that the Caucasians used to call our people shine? Have you ever heard it? Yes or no? I just wonder if you heard it. You ever heard them call? I like. Let me come here, little shine. Let me rub your head so I can get some good luck. You ever heard that?
No, my dad used to tell me how they used to say that to him on his job.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
My dad used to tell me, basically, with the Roanoke Electric Company, he was the only black guy that was there, or Israelite that was there, and it was probably like maybe 450, and he was the only one there. It looked like us. They used to say all kind of nasty stuff to him, and I used to think to myself, how he put up with that. But anyway, he came home one day and he was telling my mom how somebody got hurt, and he was over all of them, and they were saying, why didn't it shine? Why didn't it just happen to him? They ain't worth nothing anyway. Besides, they cursed.
Baby, we just got confirmation. We just got confirmation. My brother Rob came in and gave confirmation on what we talking about. You see how the creator work? You see how the creator work? I be telling y'all gotta understand when the creator is working and who is an ambassador of Yah. I'm telling you, I'm not the only one. Correct, brother Rob, I'm just gonna share with you. We were just talking about this, and I was just explaining that in Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1, first I went in to show him that about darkness shall cover the earth and gross darkness to people. Then I gave him an understanding that this was talking about in this day and time, because in 60 in verse 1, it says, arise, shine, for thy light is come. But it says, arise, shine. Shine, it doesn't say arise and shine. Right. It says arise, shine. This is in this day and time. This is prophesied in the day and time we in right now. And you just confirmed that they used to call out your father, Shine, on the job, because he's the only one there out of how many people?
I think anywhere from, I think he said 375 to 400, something like that.
375 Caucasians. He was the only brother there.
So that's why they was calling him Shine.
That's why they called him Shine. Wow. Why didn't that Shine do this now? He said Rob was saying, well, I don't see how you put up with that. But you just was confirmation, bro, to the Father's word.
Yeah,
I've been saying this for the longest, and you just brought confirmation.
Wow.
You hear it, don't you, Julia?
Sorry about that.
Did you hear what the brother Rob just said?
That is
No, can you
amazing.
repeat that? I have to step away for a while.
I'm sorry, sis. Oh, it sound like, are you falling asleep? You getting tired? No, you all right. You ain't have to read it. I'll just let you understand. Brother Rob just confirmed with us who Shine is. But we'll get back to Genesis 1 and 2 right now. I went there for a reason, to show a purpose, because I'm breaking down, showing you how we, which is the world, is under a spirit of deep sleep. And that's what tonight is called, the spirit of deep sleep, right? So, go on a little bit. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna go to part 2. This will be probably part 3 for YouTube, because they've been doing a lot of situations going on with that. But we're going to finish up. Verse 2 again says, chapter 1, Genesis 1, verse 2. If you're with us, Rob, I'm in Genesis 1 and 2. We're talking about the spirit of deep sleep, but we actually just shared what day is and what night is, and I don't think we finished with it, but we just got through sharing what it is, and we'll keep on going through in a few minutes. I'm explaining right now. Right now, I'm talking about the what did I call it? Which column of life? The create, not the creation, the blueprint of life. Thank you, baby. The blueprint of life. That's Genesis 1 through 5. I call it the blue. And matter of fact, bro, if you text me or email me, shall I say, text me or email me, anybody. And I'm gonna give you at the end of this. I'm gonna give you at the end of both of them. I give you my email and my number. All you gotta do is text me and say, I would like your post, which I just made today. I would like your post on the blueprint of life. Genesis 1 through 5, the blueprint of life. Just ask me for it. I'm giving it to anybody who want me and who want it, and I'll send it to you. I'll send it, and you can read. I got it on Facebook, but I'll send it to you so you can check the information out. I actually did another one with it as well, breaking the information down. So what I'm gonna do, I got 2 of them. I'm gonna put the link in both of them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the link of Facebook in both of them. But the blueprint of life, I got one, and I forgot what I called the other one. But it gives you information about the time, just like I shared earlier. So let's keep it moving. It says, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And I just shared with you what the darkness was. The void is the mind of the people. The people, and for you, Rod, you just coming in, I just shared the Father seen everything in the beginning. Verse 1, the Father seen everything from beginning to end. And you'll find that, you'll understand that in Isaiah chapter 46, verse 9 and 10. That's showing he said, knowing the end from the beginning. He tells you that. And he declared everything. So that's Isaiah 46, verse 9 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning, which is Genesis 1, 1. 1, 2 is talking about the people, which is the people, everything was in his mind, verse 1 through 5. Everything was made in his mind first. That's the reason why I ain't got to that yet, so I'm going to save it. I almost gave it away. And it says, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. That darkness is wickedness and the mind of the people. Darkness, what we just read in Isaiah chapter 6 and 2, which is darkness was upon the face of the earth, and gross darkness the people. But then I went to Arise Shine, and you came in right on time. You came in right on time to share that. But let's keep it moving. Then it says, and the spirit of Yah moved upon the face of the waters. The people are waters. We are water. We are 70 to 75% water. Our blood cells and brain cells are 90% water. So when it said, and Yah moved upon the face of the waters, it's talking about the people. It didn't say Yah. It said the spirit of Yah, not Yah himself. This is where the Holy Spirit is upon us today. This is where the Holy Spirit has been upon us since the beginning of time. The Spirit has always been here. It's just more abundant in this day and time. This is when it talks about when he said, I will raise the temple in the third day. The third day, or 3.5 days, is the Spirit upon us in this day and time. And that's in Hosea chapter 6, verse 1, 2, and 3. The first 3 verses. And then you got the half, which is the 400 years. I broke that down before too, but that's not part of this information tonight. You want that? Let me know. I break all that down. But let's keep it moving. And the spirit of Yah, and you'll find that in in Proverbs 7, verse 22. Let me give it to you. I'm giving you the information. I'm not going to read everything because I'll be here all night. Proverbs chapter 22, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22. Let me get that right. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22. Thank you, Father. Verse 22 through 31. Y'all can write that down. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22 through 31. This is the spirit of Yah upon the earth and upon man. And it talks about, let me just read a little bit of it. I'm just going to read some of it. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22 says, and Yah Yah possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. This is the spirit of Yah. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. See that? Or ever, this was in the beginning of life, as I was saying, the blueprint of life. 24. When there was no depths, I was brought forth. When there was no fountains abounding with water, when there was no fountains abounding with water. 25. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. 26. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the light, nor the highest part, should I say, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When he, I guess I'm reading it. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depths. A lot of people go, this was Jesus.
That was the Spirit. That
was Jesus. Yeah, thank you, baby. That's exactly what it was. It was the Spirit of Yah. 23. Nope, 28. When he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the foundations of the deep, when he gave to the sea his decree that the water should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him. I got a lot of underlines down here, so it's going across the words. Then I was by him